Did your eyes ever play tricks on you? Forgive my bad English, for it's not my first language. I'll try my best to make it make sense, even though it still doesn't make sense to me. I'm from Osaka, and it was a rainy afternoon. A typhoon just passed, and everything is wet, miserable, and just gloomy. I just got home from class, and my mom was asleep in their room. I was sitting in our kitchen drinking tea. Our kitchen had this sliding door that led to a mini balcony. I was looking down casually, scrolling through my feed, when a reflection of what looked like a silhouette of someone wearing an apron caught my attention. It was reflected through the sliding door. I thought it was my mom, since she often wore an apron when working inside the house. I called her out, asking if she was going to the grocery. I asked her if she could get me some milk. She didn't respond. I walked towards our staircase and looked down towards the front door. When I felt cold air brush through my clothes, the door actually was opened slightly then closed. I sworn I locked it. The locks were undone. So I went down and locked it again since mom always had her locks, I said in my mind. I sat back and messaged my mom the same request I had. Could you please buy some milk, Mom? Thanks. She didn't reply. I just started washing and cooking our rice. When my mom walked into our kitchen, clearly just woken up, I almost dropped the pot of our rice cooker and went pale. My mom looked at me weirdly and walked towards me and held me. What's wrong? She asked. I must have looked unhinged because she lightly shook me and called out my name again. Ruka. She said, what's wrong? I couldn't mutter a word. I kept stuttering until I finally said, didn't you go out just a while ago? She looked confused as hell and said, no. I slept during the afternoon. It was raining and I didn't have anything else left to do. I felt my legs give up. I fell to the floor, my mom holding me. I gathered all my courage and told her what I saw. How I saw a silhouette of a person who looked like her walk down the stairs. Get out through the front door, and how I called her out. My mom looked at me with a serious expression. She held me and led me to our living room. She told me how she too had been experiencing weird stuff inside the house ever since we've moved in 4 years ago. She's gotten used to it, and that the elders in the same neighborhood told her each house had a guardian. If it doesn't hurt you physically, just let it be. That if you strengthen your faith, their presence will slowly fade and become a part of your normal cycle. I was terrified since it was my first time experiencing so terrifying. My mom took me to a shrine the next day and we prayed. Slowly, a few months had passed. I've gotten used to the said spirit. It still doesn't make sense to me. It never will.